Welcome everybody, it's Unstoppable Streletsy with yet another Age of Empires 3 Wars of Liberty Great Warpath Civ preview. Now today we're going to be doing España, Spain. And unlike Germany yesterday, most of the changes for Spain can be reflected in about 2 or 3 different things, Not a lot of changes, they certainly weren't nerfed to death. Because, well, Spain has, been the civ that they basically have been in since vanilla, just with some different units now. So, yeah, let's see how they look. I'm going to do Alaska, because we're going to need some water for this, and we're also going to probably want a trading post since we're Spain. Let's get started. Basic start for Spain, I think. Try to get a train post, keep up with the comida from the elks here, and try to work our way through the ages. So yeah, I mean, you're gonna see pretty quickly, I think, once we get into age 2 and age 4, especially what the few changes are gonna be. One of them is actually a bit of a rework slash nerf of the Batidore. I guess the devs decide, it shouldn't really boost everything, I mean, it's not going to be like the Super Ore unit anymore. So they decided to reduce the HP a little bit, they decided to reduce the Ore effect a little bit, and now it only affects hand cavalry units, so Hussars, Cuirassiers, or Dragoons. Well, actually, no, Dragoons aren't hand cavalry, so I don't think them. So, only Hussars, other Batidores, or Cuirassiers. And this is so it fits more of a distinctive role now. It's less unbalanced to deal with. People spamming a bunch of Partisans slash Pikemen with the Batidore and running around the map and just sniping your factories with them. I've lived through the Toledo years of Ole Santiago time and time again, so trust me when I say it, you're gonna be glad that that's gone now, you know what I mean? I can deal with speedy Hussars and speedy Cuirassiers, but not speedy Pikemen. That takes it to a whole new level of cancer when it comes to protecting your buildings. It really does, You might not think it does until you experience it. Until you experience an Ole Santiago from Toledo. That's all it takes. So anyways, we're gonna get some food here. Gonna try to do some hunting work. Let's get our shipments. Again, lots of them too, so pretty good shape. I think settlers first, followed by capitalism. Let's play a little bit greedy, I would say, just so we can get stuff out. Spain really loves to get shipments super quickly since they acquire them super fast.
Lo haré. Sí. Correcto. Lo haré. Correcto. Lo haré. Sí. Lo haré.
Right now I'm just sort of scouting around here, seeing, where the water is, because we're gonna need to... Well, actually, we don't even need a dock for what I'm gonna show, so, I think we're good there. We just wanted to see, where our water flag is, and that we have enough room for it, because I think we're gonna have to push this thing a bit out a bit more, probably. Let me see if I can shove it. Yeah, I want it to be a little bit further away from the land, so the ability works. Or the card, rather. 15 settlers, that's pretty good, I think. I don't think we really need more. I definitely don't want the AI doing what happened yesterday with Austria-Hungary, ignoring the towers and killing the civilians. I'd rather have a bit of a defense this time. So, let's, this looks, let's get this, we could use a temple, get some XP. In Spain in particular, you get the missionaries, which have the unction ability automatically intact, so maybe for Spain, they're probably one of the most optimal civs to get a temple wagon with 4-year age up. Yeah, that's probably true. And they already get their shipments pretty quickly, but if you had a trickling temple, as well as the potential trading post we could grab during the transition, that's really going to benefit us a lot. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, we can afford that TP right now, so I'm just gonna plop that over here. Boom, 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 right there. Great. Hopefully this bot is a little more generous. I picked Boulevard because I'm assuming maybe one of the Juanito Bonito AIs might be a little bit more courteous than, you know, one of the Europeans ones that just spam Hussars all day. So yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm sure this bot's still going to be pretty nasty to us and make Pardos or Conscriptos or Llaneros or whatever it wants, but maybe we'll have a bit more time to react. Who knows? It's always nice, isn't it? A little bit more time to react and plan things. Yeah, planning's great. Let's get this temple down. First though, I'm going to actually get my chest of coins so maybe we can age up a bit quicker. Wouldn't that be nice? So we can get to the fun stuff. Well, the fun thing I should say. Because I've already sort of mentioned the Batidores being a little bit weakened at this point. So you're probably wondering, what good is Spain now, you know? Did they get anything nice? Anything cool? Anything important? So yeah, I mean, I guess I could build a barracks right now to show something right now. I don't know how you're going to feel about this. Whether you're going to be happy, sad, or salty, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see for this villager to finish up here. Alright, put you on the coin. Let's get some... Yeah, see, actually here, see that? Line Infantry. Regulares have been removed from the Spanish roster, and now they get regular Line Infantry. This is kind of good and bad. It's good in the sense that you have a cheaper solid option for heavy infantry now, so you don't have to worry about shelling out extra comida and so forth to get regulares, but at the same time, of course, these line infantry are less sturdy than the regulares were, so yeah, you're going to be a little bit behind there, which I'm sure is fine in the end, but just so you're aware of that. Yeah, well, see, this is a courteous bot, you know? Well, he almost just let me be and let me build a bit. But, you know, that's fair. That's fair. I got some line infantry here, so it's not so bad. Yeah, can deal with that pretty easily, yep. Just put it right around the barracks here. Alright, so what am I going to get next? Duaneros. Let's get this, the heroine. A foot artillery, yeah, that's pretty good. A cannon, you know how much those things cost, man? 400 coin, 100 wood. Yeah, definitely a falconet foot artillery for me. That's for sure. And we do need some wood right now, so let's ship some of that in. Otherwise, we're gonna get house real quick. Kind of want to get to age 4 because there's only like one really important thing I need to show in age 4. Also, yeah, the Infante de Malinas from your avisos, they of course were reworked like the other naval infantry are, so they don't do crush damage anymore. They just have a multiplier against siege units like grenadiers and so forth. Just so you're fully aware of that. It wasn't an important change to cover since you're kind of used to seeing how the naval infantry work now, but figured I'd mention it again. Just in case you thought that the Infante got any special treatment. Get a house down here. So how much do we need for industrial? Yeah, we're gonna be sitting here a while trying to get that, it looks like. I could get this moose over here though, that might speed things up a bit. Shouldn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna get a market too. Maybe we could get hunting dogs and speed things up a bit here. Oh, most definitely. Let's get another casa. Necesito una otra casa. Una otra casa. Yeah. Alright, hunting dogs. Y pelos. Alright, let's get veteran line infantry. Gonna be relying on a lot of these, I think, so why don't we just get these upgraded now and ready to go. May as well get the steel traps as well, since that's pretty useful to have at this stage of the game. Let's get placer mines as well, since we need that to reach the industrial age as well. Definitely. What else? What else can we get which is useful? You know, I'm just gonna ship the artillery in now, since this is a far more valuable thing to be spending shipments on, I think, than mere infantry, right? I mean, yeah, these are pretty decent shipments to Spain, since you get shipments so quickly, but you know, I figured I could just train these line infantry myself for now, since, you know, they're a lot cheaper than regulares are. The one good thing about having line infantry in the roster now. So, yeah. So we'll have about 3 cannons, and we'll have not a lot of line infantry to defend them with, but we'll have something. A llanero? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Finally, I seem to be in control of things here. Yeah, seems like it. Wish that was the case yesterday, you know. Saw the human rights abuses that happened yesterday on the Black Forest map. Not fun at all to witness. Or be taking, honestly. But right here, you know, we got about 3 cannons. This is pretty good at this stage in the game. And we only needed to age up. We didn't have to have like a secondary foot artillery card here to get the 3rd one. It just came with the age up, which is totally convenient for us. Okay, so what can we get next? And it's destroyer and an aviso. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get that though. I'm probably just gonna get the equerry and get the cuirassiers, honestly. Oh, sneaky, sneaky, ninja sneaky. Very, very sneaky. Whether it's effective or not, I don't think it is. You know, I don't think he's gonna solve much by doing that, honestly. You know, yeah, I can just wall him off here a bit, yeah, and then I can just thrust him in here. Bada bing, bada boom. GG. Nice. Alright. Very nice. Let's get some more line infantry. Yeah, I mean, we're doing actually pretty well right now. We're not taking major casualties to our build numbers, which is awesome, you know. Therefore, we're not really going far behind on things, so we might actually get things done and get to show everything without needing monster trucks or anything this time. Yeah, definitely. Definitely fun when you can play it like a normal game for once, without the bot totally dominating you. Yeah, how much, yeah, I'll put them on there. Yeah, we do need more coin though, so we're gonna have to put some more work back on this. Yeah, we could queue one more up, I think, probably, and then we could just ship some cuirassiers in. Yeah, we could use that. We could definitely do the cuirassiers. You know what might be better, though? Actually just ship the wood in so we can get amalgamation, and we can just bring these settlers over to the coin. We'll be able to gather from it a bit quicker that way, and be a bit of a shortcut. Yeah, I mean, right now we actually have a pretty decent military. The bot's actually going to have to go to Franz Joseph levels of nastiness to even deal with this army right here, because we can just destroy his infantry and his shock units with it. Yeah, more llaneros. Great. I know how to deal with those. Like a charm, yeah. Just keep doing stuff like that, and I might actually have some respect for you, you know? Nice little softball types of pitches against me. Nothing too difficult. Alright, so now I'm gonna just send some cuirassiers in. Since, you know, I don't really feel like making a stable, may as well just ship them in. We got some more from the age up as well.
Voy a hacer cazadora.
Sí.
¿Cuál es su
Yeah, I mean, doing great right now. I could totally get used to spending like musketeer level amounts of resources again to get my heavy ranged infantry now, instead of the more expensive regulares. Though they were better, you know, obviously I didn't want to pay as much down to get them. I think that combined with the cuirassiers, they can do pretty well for Spain, since you can get these cuirassier shipments pretty quickly, as well as the line infantry ones if you need to go that route. Yeah, we could actually age up right now and get the equerry, get about 4 more of these cuirassiers, and then we can send the secret surprise, I think. Yeah, the secret surprise. It's related to a card that already exists in the Spanish Civil War. It was changed a teeny wee bit to make it more interesting. So you'll see that once we hit Industrial Age and we get our shipment available. Amalgamation, yeah, I already got that. I guess we could get gang saw. So if we do want to start chopping again, we can get that. Let's get a settler down about here. We should be able to get guard line infantry as well once we get to the Industrial Age. I want to make sure that this is far enough away from the coastline. This is far away enough from the coastline, because I want to make sure that it spawns in properly. Get away from the fishy maybe, yeah. You don't want those pescados causing me any issues. Definitely not. So yeah, I guess we could spawn in about here, I guess. Alright. Alright. Let's get guard line infantry now. I guess we could get a foundry now and start making our foot artilleries and the field guns as well. So we're just upgrading everything we possess properly. What else? Yeah, get on the wood. We need more wood. We have plenty of comida right now. Enough to open a Taco Bell with. Alright, so how much does this cost? I think it's about 1k coins, so you know what I'm gonna do, because I'm feeling lucky today. Let's just trade it from the market to get the coin we need for it. Alright. So here is the here's the secret surprise for you. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it comes in properly. I think you're gonna enjoy this, you know, especially if you're playing on Ceylon or any sort of water map during the Liga or any other time. This might actually be a pretty significant little surprise for you. You know, you might actually put you far ahead of your opponents, actually. If you remember in the past, you know, you remember this card for sending about, what's it, about 3 turret ships? You know, those ultimate unit style ships that Peru had access to, right? Well, they decide, you know, that's not good enough for España. That's not Ole Santiago enough for España. We need to do something bigger than that. We have to think a lot bigger than that. And what's more scarier than 3 Peruvian turret ships? What is more scarier than 3 Peruvian turret ships, might you ask? Well, looks like it spawned in fine, so I'm going to show you once I clean up house here. Alright, so I think we're good now. So this. Yeah, you remember him, right? This is the Dreadnought. That wonderful World War I battleship from the Great War Age. You, as Spain, get the earliest access to a Great War Age unit so far available. Meaning you are the only civ in the entire mod that can actually get access to a World War I unit before everyone else does. Everyone else has to go all the way to the Great War Age, first through the Imperial Age and then the Great War Age. But you can just, at the moment you reach industrial age, in a 1 versus 1 with a big dependency on water, and you need something to kick the enemy off water, just send this big thing in and you win. They can't counter that. They can't counter this big giant battleship. You know, what are they going to do? They're going to go home and cry, you know? Because you're playing with your big giant toy boat here, and they're not going to know what to do. When you see those turrets start to turn on, you know, the poor Juanas muy guapas, now you see trouble coming. Oh yeah, see this? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that armor. Look at that armor. Look at that armor. Wonderful. And I didn't put this in here today, but remember, Spain actually gets a lot of decent upgrade cards for their heavy ships in particular, so I could have thrown in at least 3 different cards to even boost the stats of this Dreadnought even further. Yeah, that would have been pretty scary to deal with. As you can see right here, we are actually taking out frigates, which are actually heavy ships. You know, he's actually wasting a lot of wood and coin to try to deal with this big bulky boat in the water right now. And you know what we should do? We should get a dock. We should plop the dock somewhere around here so that we can actually heal up our Dreadnought so he doesn't die on us. Because once he dies, then we're in the same boat as the Juanitos over here, you know? He's in plain old wooden boats again. Alright, let's actually attack right now. I mean, I think we're good to go for an attack, right? Yeah, I think so. I think we can handle it. I think we can handle ourselves just fine. Yeah, I mean, look at this, though. The bot is literally... You know how much wood these things are? 200 wood, 200 coin, a whack? He is shelling through his entire income just to deal with these this big nasty boat here. And I'm killing his villagers, and I'm killing his fishing ships. This is a big advantage for you to have. If you have a water map where you can attack things on the coastline, and even if you can't, this is a big advantage for you. Big advantage. And you know what we can do now? We can actually just go back and build a floating battery right now and just save base, save face, and protect our big armored ship back at home. Go back to the dock where we can heal them up. Yeah, pretty much. Let's actually stick right here, shall we? And just blow these guys out of the water. Corsairs, get to work, get to work, get to work. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully I can fit the floating battery in with the big bulky ship in the way. Yeah, this heals up the ship, right? Yeah, I see the HP recovering, so that's good. Yeah, I mean, even if you couldn't heal up the Dreadnought, it still gave me a gigantic advantage on the water, and if this was a human player, he would be like, where's all my win coin now? I just lost my entire navy to this thing. So yeah, we can go back now with the floating battery by our side, and we can deal with this. Yeah, while our artillery blasts apart the fort, and starts to, let's get some Juanas muy guapas as well. Pobre Juana muy guapa. Pobre Juanita. Juana Juanita. It's not good to see Juanitas Bonitas getting defeated in this way. No, it's not. Let's actually, target this. Oh, wait a second. The foreign battery actually was focused on the dock, which I really didn't want him to do. Nah, not at all. Yeah, so yeah, let's start blasting apart this base. What happened to my army? You know, what happened to my army, by the way? Thought we had a serious army here. I guess not. Yeah, let's just ship more of these in. We could start to train some more line infantry. I'm not too scared of these artisanal cans, really. It might be veteran level, but, you know, just garrison the TC and just blow them up as best as we can. That's all you can do sometimes. At least all our cannons are intact, you know, that's fortunate. Very fortunate about that. Yeah, just get that. That chip is actually hindering my ability to heal because it's, again, it focuses on a combat action.
Voy a hacerlo.
Yeah, you know what I could actually do? I could actually just go into melee, use the bayonets, and just rip them apart with this. Yeah, just like that, just like that. Just like that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright. I think we should be ready to go in again soon, huh? Yeah, I think so. I think we should be good to go in again. How's this ship? Yeah, the Dreadnought's actually healing pretty nicely now. Now we just have to make sure that these ships focus on the actual ships and not the dock. I mean, I can use the long-range attack to hit the dock at any time. But, you know, killing those ships is kind of vital, honestly, to our operation. Yeah, let's blow them up. Great. Great work. Alright. So, is that true? Yeah, let's get this going. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's way too many ships right now, man. That's the problem. I think it's the ship numbers, yeah. He literally built out his entire potential navy, I think, just to deal with this one heavy ship. You know, he really doesn't like this big boat messing with him, so he really wanted to make sure he got rid of it. Yeah, do we have any other military building? Let's make these Pesetteros, yeah. These are pretty good. Do we have any meat up here we can eat? Yeah, let's go up here and eat some of that stuff, yeah. Sounds like a survival plan. Yeah, we got a fair amount of line infantry here, so let's take advantage of it while we can. Doesn't have a fort anymore, so sieging should be pretty easy to do. Yeah, this is interesting, actually. I just realized this bot actually knows how to train presidential palace units, because I noticed he had a Granadero Tarqui and he didn't ship it in Age 4. So that actually means this Grand Colombian bot actually knows how to take advantage of his unique units, which is really, really neat to see. You know, we got really great AI scripters at Wars of Liberty. They know how to do some insane stuff with the bots. Make them do all sorts of things that they couldn't do in vanilla. You know, it's really great. I remember a long time ago when bots in Wars of Liberty were basically useless poops, pretty much. You know, you'd be lucky if they trained like one artisanal cannon, or what they called back in that day, an Espide. Yeah, they really didn't do a lot. They could only train like 1 or 2 cannons. Maybe they would reach like Fortress Age. It was called Fortress Age back then. So yeah, definitely. Let me get. Yeah, see, yeah, he trained more of the Tarqui Granados. Great. Means the bot's actually working properly here. And that means too, I'm gonna have to blow up these towers, because these defenses are way too big right now to go in for a full push. So yeah, I'm gonna have to shoot him, unfortunately. Or fortunately. Yeah, let's just get rid of his army. Get rid of these Llaneros. It costs us a bit of trouble right now. Now we can move on to the other tower. Absolutely, and then we can, if we need to, we can ship in other stuff. Yeah, we got it. Let's blow up this presidential palace now, so we don't have to deal with more Tarquis, since he actually knows how to use this building effectively. You know, I don't want him getting away with too much against us. Yeah. And, yep, I almost blundered there and shot the animals, then they would have tried to maul that poor settler's face off with its claws. Big kitty. Yeah, don't want to mess with the big kitty. Especially if you're a biker and bicyclist going through California. You know, a lot of people die of those things every year. Quite scary, even in the Maranello. Definitely don't want to deal with it back in these days, the 19th and 20th century. Yep, and then we can target this tower. Our Batidores have arrived. We could ship in even more of them. We could even send the Immortales, potentially. You know, they're a decent maneuver unit. They're really good for catching food, though, since they are mercenary Morochucos. So they actually double as hunting units. Yeah, let's get this town center down now. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, at this rate, yeah, I don't know. Now, here's something I'm curious about. I'm curious George about. If you reach Imperial Age, right, can you send the Dreadnought again in Industrial Age? I mean, Imperial Age. Yeah, that's why I'm wondering, like, do you get another shot with it if you lose one? Or do you have to wait all the way to get to Great War Age to get another one again? Yeah, yeah, see, this bot's really getting on my nerves here. He's still not dead yet. He's still producing units. It's really annoying. Still training artillery. I mean, worst case, we could just make some... I didn't put any factories in here because I didn't want to go with that sort of a late game deck, honestly. So I'm going to have to just do it the hard way, it looks like. I'm just going to grab all this food right now and then come up with a game plan here. What we're going to do next. Yeah, we could get chopping right now. Log flume. I'm literally stealing his meat right now. Mustn't like that too much. Steal all of his meat. And I can go after his dinero as well, his silver. So you know what I'm thinking? We're gonna have to Toledo this down. Toledo this base down. Ole Santiago!
Hola. Leñadora.
Sí, sí, voy a hacerlo.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make millions and millions and millions of partisans. Millions of partisans. This is the Toledo strategy you grew up with. Maybe not. I mean, oh yeah, the Batidores don't benefit them anymore with their speed aura, so at least you can rest easy with that. But of course, the missionaries still boost them though, so be careful of that super high siege rate. You know, you might not survive if you're not ready for it. And boy, do I think you're not ready for it. I don't think anyone's ready for it because it's the Ole Santiago rush, and nobody survives it. Nobody survives it. Oh, Llaneros. Yeah, let's go back home and get some wood then, since we need that. Yeah, we could do that. So we could use some up. We actually don't even need to trade off any wood since we're going to start gathering it now. Bigger numbers, yeah. See, all you really need is like 50 to 100 partisans up to the RG level. Up to the RG level. Yeah, we'll get veteran. And we can get the guard upgrade on these, which Spain gets. Which they've always had through the Tercios before, now they have a different name. Forget what it's called, but we'll see it again. Something Spanish sounding, I know. Spanish sounding. Espanol sounding. Yeah, he still has a Llanero attacking that. Alright, so our partisans are suddenly getting up an upgrade. Yeah, let's get that RG. I'm actually willing to trade off some coin to get it, because it's so essential to our survival. It's a species of Hispanians. Yeah, once these guys hit the RG upgrade of Zaguanetes, yeah, that's a nice sounding name, Zaguanetes. Get double barracks now. We need a pretty decent stack of these though to make a den, unfortunately. Yeah, so let's do that. Yeah, they look actually like halberdiers now, which is kind of cool. Yeah, they look like halbs. You know. I thought that Spain was supposed to get halberdiers instead of these tercio, these partisans. Yeah. So I guess now they get the pikemen, and they start out as pikemen and then they become halberds. But they don't act like halberds, you know. They don't have the stats of a halberd. I really wish that Spain actually would be fine if Spain dropped their pikemen and got a halberd instead, you know. It seems very fitting since Spain is a very hand infantry centric civ, and having the halb would probably be a lot stronger than the partisan. I mean, they'd be losing some of the siege potential, but in terms of the damage output, a lot more worth it. A lot more to gain. I mean, at this rate, we're almost ready to kill him now, I think. You just really need to ship in one more thing of line infantry, I think, and we should be able to finish them off. Yeah, our Dreadnoughts is fully healed. It's great. Forced the butt to get a very sweaty big navy out there just to deal with one big giant ship. Alright, let's push in right now. I think we got enough of these to go in. Then we could ship some line infantry in for some range support. Yeah, this should clean it up though, honestly. Yeah, you really don't... I don't even think we need the missionaries, honestly. Oh no, he's got the... Oh no, he's made the Voltageros. Oh no, I can't do this. I can't do this at all. I can't do this at all. He completely adjusted his algorithm to make the one thing I can't deal with. The Voltageros. These are the worst possible skirmishers I could deal with because they have hack armor on top of pierce armor. Yeah, so I think I'm going to call that quits then, you know. Just because I don't have a lot of resources left, and I didn't think that the bot algorithm was that spot on, honestly. Yeah, he completely adjusted himself, you know. He got heroic artisanal cannons. He was making a lot of these before, but then he started making the Voltageros. So he completely guessed my strategy. He even had some inspired conscripts in there to do some meat shielding too, which is very, very strategic. So there we have it, folks. We have the changes to this Spanish civ. You get your big giant World War I battleship here, 2 ages before everybody else does. Line infantry instead of regulares, and then I didn't show any of it, but Batidores is slightly nerfed now and only emphasizes on helping hussars, other Batidores, and as well as cuirassiers out. So it's very simple, you know, easier to follow than say all the nerfs they did to Germany or something like that. So hope you enjoyed it. You know, I don't know if we're gonna have a lot of these previews tomorrow or the next day. You know, I'm gonna have to see if some of the Great War Age stuff that was supposed to be fixed will be ready yet. And oh yeah, we might begin some multiplayer gameplay of this patch pretty soon for you to watch. We finally got a proper test subject that I can, you know, I can prod and do horrible things to in gameplay, you know. So yeah, you're gonna enjoy to watch that. See you next time. Hopefully we'll either have a preview or we'll do some multiplayer for the first time in this patch. Signing off now.